who invented the fidget spinner on the internet, you will most likely find a woman named Catherine Hettinger, who reportedly made the first fidget spinner back in the early 90s. Looking at this first fidget spinner that she made, it's a bit different from the ones that are popular today. You see, you would put it on one finger and kind of just spin it around like this, as opposed to having the arms that kind of stick out from the middle, which is what you see with most fidget spinners today. So this gives me place to make the argument that possibly I invented the real first fidget spinner back in 2002. And before you destroy me in the comments, let me explain. If you watch my channel, you know this, but if you're new here, I've lived in residential treatment facilities for most of my life. And back in the early 2000s, I was transferred to a new facility, and in that facility, they placed me in a workshop where we did like this kind of menial tasks for money. So the task we worked on for years while I was there was to make these bundles of popsicle sticks for a food company. So we had popsicle sticks that would come in these huge boxes, and then we were supposed to bundle them in 12s and put an elastic around it, put it aside. Bundle in 12, put an elastic around it, put it to the side. As you can imagine, this was horrendously boring. It got old quick. Now, I have a very busy mind and I like to be busy doing things, and I hated this job, but I was forced to do it. I had no choice. That's a whole other video, but trust me, I was forced to do it. So I would work on the stupid sticks. Well, one day in 2002, when I began this job, I was just kind of over it. I was already in some trouble, and I figured, what the heck, I'm going to do what I want today. So I started trying to make things out of the sticks to entertain myself. And for a while I didn't get caught. And one of the things that I made was a spinner. You see, kids and adults have been spinning things since, I don't know, the beginning of time. In the olden days, you had those spinny tops, the big ones that would spin with the different colors. And then even back when I was a kid, we used to spin rulers on pencils. We would do this. I used to be better at it. And it was very entertaining, fun for your eyes, and it kept us busy during a boring class. Some teachers would put up with it and others would make us put it away, but it is what we did when we were having trouble paying attention or wanted to be busy with our hands. The idea of spinning something to keep yourself busy, entertained, or for sensory reasons is not a new idea. And I really love spinning things. I don't know if it's because I have autism or just because humans like spinning things, but I used to love anything that spin. So I was playing with the sticks one day, and I came up with my own spinner. And mind you, this was in 2002, long before the fidget spinner craze. And I'm gonna show you today what I created. They gave us these elastics. Ours weren't as colorful, but you get the point. And I made something like this. You see, I took the elastic. Now the elastics play an important role in this invention of mine because that gives you the center in which you could spin your spinner. Oh yeah. Now the trick is, once you're done, it kind of overlaps like that. So you have to get another elastic to make this one stay in the middle. These Walmart elastics are kind of crappy. So I made something that looked like this. Matter of fact, I think it had one more stick to it. And this is what I ultimately ended up with. Now, mind you, I know it's made out of wood and it doesn't have like the ball bearings and metal parts, but the way this spins on the table is very similar to a fidget spinner that they make today. And it's a festival for your eyes, and it's a lot of entertainment if you were to be in school, or in my case, if you were trapped in some sweatshop in some facility. This could become very entertaining. Now, the supervisor of the workshop promptly took this away from me and all my other inventions. Perhaps she's a millionaire now somewhere, sitting on a fortune. I'm gonna have to look into that. But I believe that my fidget spinner is actually closer to the fidget spinners that are made today. Only I never made a patent, and someone else could have totally made this before me. But I feel like I had the idea all those years ago before they were officially invented. And had I been able to capitalize on that, maybe I would be sitting on piles of money from fidget spinners, which are now lying in the bottom of people's desks. I forgot how entertaining this was. If you want to make your own wooden fidget spinner, all you need are some popsicle sticks and small rubber bands, although I recommend better ones than these because I got these from Walmart and they're horrible. If you guys would like to see how I made this in another video, let me know in the comments and I'll do like a how-to video on it. It's really easy. It's just more on the placement of the elastics because you have to get the sticks to stay in the right position, and also the elastics is what provides the ability for it to spin. So the elastics are an important part, so I would show you how to place them on there. But it's really fun, and I mean, you can color the sticks, you can do maybe add little weighted things to the ends to make it spin even better. So yeah, I think I invented the fidget spinner. 2002. I think it's more like the fidget spinners of today than the one Catherine Hettinger made back in the early 90s. Just saying. Hopefully you're not furious with me for making this video. I was just thinking the other day, you know what? I used to make a fidget spinner when I was back in that workshop, and I thought I'd tell you about it. But people have been spinning things forever, so it's not a new concept. It's just that somebody decided to capitalize on it, and they did a real good job. Yeah. Well guys, thanks for watching. This is Msumba with Rebranding Autism, and I'll see you another day with another video. Okay. Bye. Oh, dang it. This one was... Ow! Hit me in the face!